save time. Yeah, I think to get like 16 by 9 you have to do like a filter on OBS so it corrects it. It's all good. This is...
Oh, I need to go change Mario Kart Wii flower/shell cup time trial by Commander. Commentary by $10.
Ooh, what's your estimate for flower cup?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Actually, hold on. Oh, that wasn't flower cup I was looking at. Make it 11 minutes.
Just give you that 1 extra minute to work.
Just in case I screw up the decase on that.
Alright, it looks pretty good. I'll switch you over then.
Okay.
If you're ready.
I am ready.
Alright.
For everyone watching at home.
Might have had sound on that whole time, but okay, you're up.
Okay, so welcome everyone. We are taking a small break from Super Mario Odyssey 64 to get the next runner going. So here we're going to have some Mario Kart Wii. My name's Commander. I own this joint like I did yesterday. So I'm just going to start it right off with 10 sitting here ready, and we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So for Mario Kart Wii, my personal favorite Mario Kart game. You saw Mario Kart DS by Gooby and Prax, and you've seen Mario Kart 64 by Viper. So you're going to see some really cool strats. This is time trials, which seems a little off. Normally you would do like a normal full cup, but there's a lot of really cool things I get to show off. The very first thing you should notice is I'm not using Funky Kong. Funky Kong is arguably the fastest. I'm going to go off this way for the first time. Arguably the fastest way to play Mario Kart Wii. However, everyone else has used Yoshi, so I'm giving in to peer pressure and using Yoshi. So that was the first lap. It wasn't that bad. I'm doing Flower Cup just because of DK Summit. There's a lot of really cool things I get to show you here in DK Summit. So you saw me go to the right here on this first time. With the Chain Chomp doing that, I get to go the other way this next time. You get to see a different shortcut, which is right here. Slide across here, and you'll see a third different shortcut next lap. So that was the second lap, and we're already ahead. There is a really, really cool glitch called well, it's sort of an ultra shortcut. I would call it an ultra shortcut. Okay, Chain Chomp's going to be done here, so we got to go on the outside. And we're going to take the third shortcut. Third place you could use a mushroom. Right here. Sneak across there and there, but the ultra shortcut allows you go backwards, and it also allows you to save like 20 or so seconds. So that was a brand new record. So we're going to change course. We're going to go into the second course here. There's Coconut Mall, which has another ultra shortcut. Also, shout out to the time of 13.333 by Daisy. We're going to probably beat that. So there's Coconut Mall is actually probably one of the most known tracks for Mario Kart Wii. We didn't get the best start. If you haven't been noticed, I've been boosting at the beginning, and I kind of boost differently than others. I wait for 2 and then start. So I used my mushroom there to do that shortcut. That's also what the CPU Ghost did. We'll do that all 3. You can't really change where we bonked there, and that's probably going to suck us up. So everyone wants to go that left side. When I was a child, I went that left side. But that left side's slower. Slower by like a second and a half each lap. So those cars right there on cycles, global cycles by the way, just when you see them. And to get you want to hit all 3 boosts. Normally you're going to hit 1 or 2. So I hit 1 there. something that you can probably hear, and I didn't say, is I'm using a GameCube controller, which is honestly not the fastest way to play this game. The fastest way to play this game, in my opinion, and for past experience, is to use a Wii wheel and just a regular Wii remote. But I don't own any Wii wheels anymore because I sold them. And so we're going to play with a GameCube controller, which after a while really hurts your hand. So we're actually going to get 2 boosts here, which is really nice. And we're catching up from our earlier bomb. So, as you can see, the conveyor escalators, conveyor belts, whatever you want to call them, Fixed Toad Factory, it's conveyor belts. They changed. This one's going to change. We're going to go to the inside one, which is technically faster. Like, thinking routing-wise, racing lines. I bonked there. That probably just secured our defeat on this, but that's okay. It's not about beating the ghost, it's about getting the best time, because that's how time trials work. That's really good racing lines right there. We're going to go into the final section here. We're going to be halfway done. Ooh, that could have been really good if I didn't do a couple bonks there. But we got our 214, that's okay. It's not too terrible. We're going to move on then to my favorite course in Mario Kart Wii, which is DK Summit. Summit. I'm going to race against my actual time of a 2:09 with Yoshi. As I said, most people use Funky Kong. I just like Yoshi. You know what? How can you argue with Yoshi? So, get a good start here. I'm going to hit this corner tight. I'm going to use the mushroom the exact same as this ghost here. The first thing I do is I'm going to cut this corner, and I'm going to trick off. I want to trick off on a very wide horizontal plane to where I don't have as much vertical jump. Okay, here's the really cool part about DK Summit. There's a kind of a shortcut, but we're not going to do it. You can skip a lot of this, but I think that movement's cool. And then something that hopefully I'll be able to show off is the movement here. Oh, that was amazing on that last jump there. Being ahead of that's really good. We're going to boost right up ahead here. Go to the third one. I'm going to start by drifting off to the side like I did last lap. I might have got the height, but I got a lot of horizontal movement. And we also really flew over to the left there, so we are going to be behind. But we do have this mushroom that we can save. So here's another issue. I overshot that turn. So how am I going to handle another time loss? Well, we have 2 mushrooms, and you're going to see some really interesting strats here on using 2 mushrooms. So we're what, about 5 seconds behind? 3 seconds, not bad. I'd expect 5. We'd still beat the CPU Ghost at this point, even with the error on DK Summit. So another jump here. So we're going to use the mushroom where it's normally supposed to be used, which is right here. And then line everything up to do this shortcut. And then if I can get this set up, and that's what I wanted to use the mushroom for. And we got pretty close to beating the ghost. It was like a 2:10, just a 2:09, that's really good. And time will be coming up on this next course, which is one of my least favorite courses. It's my least favorite in Flower Cup, and it has a really cool glitch that I will not be showing because it's not very easy. So, Wario's Gold Mine. This was probably a favorite of some people as a child. So we're going to start off going off to this left side. Where you use the mushrooms here is a little weird, or where I use the mushrooms, I guess I should say, is a little weird. You notice going uphill that the wheelies weren't working, and that's just kind of how Mario Kart physics work. So we're going to dodge the bats here by doing the wheelies correctly, and as long as we do this racing line well, land ourselves here. And Barely pass it. I would rather take the slow route than the quick route there because this line saves much more time than waiting. So we're going to cut that corner really there, do a boost. We're already a second ahead of my fastest time. And about time for another skip here, or another quick turn. So here's where the mushrooms can come in play. We didn't need the mushroom there. You notice that my ghost did use a mushroom there, so we're going to be able to use all 3 mushrooms here on the last lap. Granted, something going wrong. This is looking to be a really solid time. Oh yeah, that was really good timing. Woo! I almost jinxed myself by almost hopping completely off. And now we have 3 mushrooms to use on this last lap, so I get to show off a bunch of different places to use these mushrooms. The first one, and obviously the easiest one, is to use it right through the bats. I'm going to use 2 just to give a boost there. So the bats do slow you down quite a bit. You can also use a mushroom here. I think it's really risky. Woo! Heart attack right there. I'm going to use the mushroom towards the end here. Time's going to be when I cross the finish line. Time. I don't know what my time was. That was a really nice... Aw, did it buffer at the end?
Stream's still catching up, but I'll when I see it on stream. Time will be around 12 left.